So hi, hello everyone. Let me quickly cross check whether I'm actually into live or not. Yeah. So very good afternoon, guys. Once again, welcome back to the session. This is gonna be the absolute kickstart for the CAT 2021, right from the basics, the numbers, lesson one. Okay. So before getting into the session, let me quickly introduce about myself. My name is Kabilan. I'm a mechanical engineer with 3 years of teaching experience in the field of management exams, and I've also converted various Indian Institute of Managements. And if you personally like my videos and stuff under Unacademy CAT4MBA channel, you can follow me on the Unacademy Learning app. This is my user ID where you can see all my special class videos and all my live class videos as well. Okay. So, and if you want to personally ping me, kindly don't forget to join us on Telegram channel Unacademy underscore Kabilan, where you can reach out to me for all your doubts, queries, and clarifications. Okay. And here, talking about the plus subscription, you can literally use my discount code KABI10 to get an absolute 10% off. So that for 1 year, it's going to be 15,750, and for 2 years, it is 18,900. Okay. So here we have it. And most importantly, the concept of weekly scholarship test. Unacademy conducts the combat challenge every week. We have a scholarship test happening, and it's going to happen on 21st of March next week, and the time exactly at 12 p.m. So we can take it live to compete with the best actually, and most importantly, you can literally identify yourself and improve the weak areas through the detailed video solutions that we provide. And you can also see yourself where you stand in the All India Live Leaderboard. It's going to be super fast and fun. Register now for free just by using my unlock code KABI10. You can register now, and if you top the chart in the Unacademy scholarship test, you can win exciting scholarships up to 55 plus lakhs. Okay. So this is all about the quick announcement, and here we have the iconic badge 2021. What makes it different from the plus badge is that you'll be getting all the benefits of plus badge. Along with that, you'll be put up with a personal mentor who will be guiding you 24/7 throughout your preparational process, and proper test analysis and reports will also be made for your preparation, and we'll be concentrating on other management entrance tests as well. So not only for CAT exams, but also for MAT, SAT, SNAP, CMAT, TISNET, TISMAT, GRE, GMAT, and various other top level management exams. Okay. So this is all about the iconic batch, and the mentors will be graduates from the top B schools. Okay. So, and one more important feature called Ask It Out, where you can use it in your Unacademy Learning app. Just click on this option, Ask It Out. If you have any, just take a picture of photograph of the question, crop it down to the specific question of the image, and also don't forget to mention the topic under which, or the subject under which it falls under. Okay, send it to us. We will send you the video, solutions for that very soon. Okay. Excuse me. And here we have the testimonials who cracked CAT with absolute flying colors for the year 2020. And if you aspire to be one for the next year 2021, you can start enrolling in our batches, which are starting on 17th of March. It's going to be the complete weekday batch for CAT 2021. 18th of March, it is the expert batch for IPMAT. And 20th of March, we have the Legend Batch 2.0 for CAT 2021. Okay, so these are the batches which are kickstarting. You can start enrolling in any of the batches which are really flexible for you, and let's crack it together, right? So The price hike is happening. It's going to happen soon. That is for 1 month. We have, before and after you can able to clearly see that. So before we had 17,500 and after it's going to be 22,550, right? And talking about for the 2 years plan, it's going to be 21,000 for 1 year and 32,800 after. So okay, this is just a caution. I just want to um, keep it in front of you. So the price hike is real, happening soon. And for the iconic, CAT batch, batch, previously it is 30,000, and after it's going to be 39,500 for 1 year and 41,000 for 2 years in the iconic batch before, and it's going to be 67,000 for 2 years. Okay. So this is all about the price hike, guys. So just a quick caution for you: if you're really interested in joining any of your batches, you can kindly enroll in our batches, which are starting on 17th, 18th, and 20th. For these things, will be applicable only the before tariff, not the after tariff. Okay, make sure you get it right. And let's get quickly into the topic for today's session. That is the numbers lesson 1. And if any of you in the live chat, kindly give me a thumbs up or just drop me a text so that I can able to acknowledge. Come on, guys. Yeah. So this is the it's going to be my first question here. Ultimately, here if you see, you have been given a question that is 7 par 3,333. You need to find what exactly is the value, and also you need to find what is that unit digit. What is the exact unit digit which you have got in this value? So is that really simple to find the value of 7 par 3,333? So what trick literally works here? That's what we need to take it up. And first of all, I just want all you guys who are in the live chat to answer the question. Come on. Go for it, guys. The first question, all for you. You need to find me what is the unit digit of the value 7 par 3,333. That's your question. Come on. Come on, guys. What's going to be the right option for this? So what we can do exactly here, listen very carefully. If at all, if I want to find what is the unit digit here exactly, let me start with 7 power 1. If I go with 7 power 1, 7 power 1 means the ultimate unit digit what I'll be getting here is 7. And if at all, if I go with 7 power 2, I'll be getting my unit digit to be 14. 7 power 3 gives me, sorry, 7 power 2 will give me 49, right? So the unit digit is 9. And 7 power 3 will give me 343. You get the unit digit 340, unit digit to be 3. And if you go for 7 power 4, will give you got the unit digit to be 4, right? So if that is a, sorry, unit digit to be 1. So if that is the case, then I'll go for 7 power 5. What's going to be the value for 7 power 5? 7 power 5 will give you 16,807. So that again, you got the unit digit to be 7. And if you go for 7 power 6, 7 power 6 will give you 1,17,649. And 7 power 7 you do, this will give you 8,23,543. So guys, listen carefully. What you can clearly able to understand here is, if you closely observe the pattern here, for every 4 terms, right, the unit digit, it repeats itself, right? For example, if you see, for first 4 term, you got the unit digit to be 7931. Next 4 term, if you see, again 7 power 8 you do, you'll be getting the unit digit to be 1. Okay, so if that is the case, it's going to be 7, 9, 3 and 1. Okay, so which means you would find the unit digits repeat itself under every 4 terms, right? So we therefore know that it's a cyclic activity. The cyclic activity of 7 is 4 actually, right? So what we can do exactly in this case, if at all, if I want to find 3,333, if I try to divide 3,333 by 4, right? If you do this now, what exactly you'll be getting? You'll be getting, 8 times 32 and 1 3, 4 times 12, 1 3, again, sorry, 3 times 12 and 3 times 12, right? So you'll be getting the remainder here 1. So make sure if you get the remainder 1, what I can simply do, the number of the format here is 7 power 4k plus 1. So you are getting 4k plus 1. So if it is 4k plus 1, undoubtedly, then I can say that if I get 4k, then it is undoubtedly what's going to be my unit digit if I get 4k. So this is in the format of 7 power 4k plus 1. If it is 4k, then undoubtedly your unit digit is 1. If it is 4k plus 1, then you need to go for the next one. So what is that? 4k plus 1, it's going to be 7. That's it. So the right option for the very first question is 7. The unit digit for 7 power 3,333 is nothing but 7. That's it. Is that clear, guys? Kindly give me a thumbs up if you're clear with this. Yes. That is, you have divided this 3,333 by 4. By doing so, you have got the remainder to be 1. So what you can simply write here is, this 3,333, I can write it as 7 power 4 into 8 33 plus 1. So whatever the case may be, I know the fact that every 4 terms it gets repeated, the unit digits, right? So if that is the case, so 833 4 terms gets over and a fresh new term starts. So if a new term starts, the unit digit should be 7 ultimately. That's it. Okay. Very simple question. I just want you guys to try the second question for today's session. Come on. And if you have any doubts in the previous one, kindly ask me in the live chat so that I'll be very happy to help you out. Come on, second question for you. Again, the same way you need to find 2222 par 2222. So what trick literally works out here? So what you can simply do, you can simply work out the same thing here. If you go for 2 par 1, you've got that to be 2. If you go for 2 par 2, the unit digit is 4. If you go for 2 par 3, it is 8. 2 par 4, it's going to be 26. Sorry, it's 16. So unit digit is 6. 2 par 5 you do. 2 par 5 will again give you 32. So listen carefully, guys. Can I say again in every 4 term, the unit digit repeats? If you go for 2 par 6, 2 par 6 is nothing but 64. Again, you are getting the same thing. If you go for 2 par 7, it's going to be 128. Again, you are getting 8. So, damn sure, I know the fact that here also, like in the case before we saw for 7, for unit digit of 2 as well, for every 4 term, you are getting the cyclic unit digits. So if that is the case, can I say this 2222, this is nothing but this will be the unit digit of this thing will be equal to 2 par 2 on 2222. Anyway, you've got the unit digit to be here and here to be the same. So definitely you'll be getting the unit digit the same only. So what I can simply do, again you need to divide 2222 by 4. Right? If that is the case, if you do that 5 times, it goes 20, and then again 5 times 20. So we'll be getting the remainder to be what actually? Reminder to be 2. You've got the remainder to be 2. So can I say this I can write it as 2 par 4k plus 2. I know that 4k plus 1 is 2. So 4k plus 2 will be the second term in unit digit. That's it. It's going to be option 1, 4. The unit digit of 2222 par 2222 will be nothing but 4. This is going to be your unit digit. That's it. Clear? A very simple question. Nothing to complicate here. Listen very carefully. I know the fact that in every 4 terms, the unit digit gets a cyclic way. If that is the case, this 2 par, 2222 par 2222, anyway, you are having the unit digit to be 2 here. So definitely, I can say this will be equal to this into 2, right? So ultimately, if I try to find that, I'll be getting the remainder 2. So if it is remainder 2, it will be the second unit digit, not the first one. So second unit digit is ultimately 4. Is that clear, guys? Kindly give me a thumbs up if you're clear with this. Let's go for the next question. And if you have any doubts, kindly let me know in the live chat. And if you're in the live chat, give me a hi so that I can able to acknowledge you. Next question for you. Come on. So what is the reminder when 6 par 4444 into 4 par 6666 is divided by 10? This is your question. Come on, try to do this. So guys, what we can do, one thing which we really need to understand here is, if at all, if you try to divide any number by 10, that is nothing but the remainder. If you try to divide any number by 10, will be its unit digit. That's it. Let me write it here. That is the remainder when you divide any number, whatever the number, any number by 10, it's its unit digit. So how does it work? Let me take a number called, let's say 23. Let's say 23. And if at all, if I want to divide this number by 10, it goes exactly 2 times 20. And what's the remainder which I got? See, that's what I've written it here, the statement absolutely. The remainder, when you divide any number by 10, is a unit digit of the number. That's it. That will be, the unit digit will be the remainder if you try to divide that number by 10. That's it. Very simple. So what I do here simply, you have 6 power 4444. Okay. So if that is the case, let me find first what is 6 power 1. 6 power 1 will give me 6. 6 power 2 will give me 36. 6 power 3 will give me 2 and 6. And it goes on. So what I can simply arrive at this from here, 6 power n will give me the unit digit to be 6. Is that clear? Whatever the case, you take 6 power 24, 6 power 36, whatever the case may be, the unit digit what you will be getting in that case, it's going to be 6 always. Okay, like in the same way, let me go for what is that? So I know the damn fact that the unit digit what I'll be getting here is 6. So 6 is going to be my unit digit here. And like in the case for 4 power 6666. So listen very carefully. Let me go for 4 power 1. It is 4. 4 power 2. It is 16. 4 power 3 you do. It's going to be 64. 4 power 4 you do. It's going to be 256. So listen very carefully. Here again you have got the cyclic pattern. In every 2 term, you are repeating the cyclic unit digit. You have 4 and 6, 4 and 6, and the next thing you do, you'll be again getting the unit digit to be 4. So it is very clear that, can I say this 6666, let me try to divide this by 4. If I do so, what's going to be my remainder here? So let me do it here. So if at all, if I try to divide this 6666 by 4, it's going to be 1, 4, 2, 6, and then 6, 24, and then 2, 6. So you'll be getting what exactly? You'll be getting the remainder to be 2. So can I write this as 4 power 2k plus 1, 2k plus 2, right? So plus 1 means I'll be getting the remainder to be 4, plus 2 means I'll be getting the remainder to be 6. That's it. Very simple. So if that is the case, what you can simply do, simply add both the unit digits. What is the both unit digits? You are getting 12. And what is that ultimate unit digit which you have got? 2. So undoubtedly, if you try to divide any number by 10, the remainder what you will be getting is actually be the unit digit. That's it. So what's going to be the right option here? The answer for this question is ultimately option, sorry, they're asking you the product, right? You are not supposed to add here. You're not supposed to add here. You are supposed to multiply. Sorry, I forgot this. You are supposed to multiply this. So what you do, 6 into 6 you do, you'll be getting 36. So 36 exactly. So undoubtedly the answer, when you try to divide 6 power 4444 into 4 power 6666 by 10, the unit digit what you'll be getting is option 2, 6. That's it. Very simple as that. Is that clear, guys? Yes. A very important question. Nothing to complicate here. That is, if you try to multiply the two unit digits, you'll be getting 36. Again, a unit digit to be 6. So the unit digit, what you have got is 6. That happens to be the remainder here. That's it. Very simple. Clear? So the next question for you, come on. So which of the following is definitely true? You are asked to find which of the following option is definitely true. So what I can simply do, the concept of perfect square, if we try to decode it, first we need to look after the unit digits here. So I know the fact that 1 square is 1, 2 square is 2. Three square is 9, 4 square is 16, 5 square is 25, and 6 square is 36, 7 square is 49, 8 square is 64, and 9 square is 81. So if at all, if you try to see here, the unit digits in x square, right? The unit digits in x square, you have 0, that is the unit digits in x square. You have 0, 1, 4, right? You have 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, and 9. So listen very carefully. If at all, if I try to write it in the ascending way, you have 0, which is actually 0. The tens place you do, the tens place. If you have 1, the tens place here in the unit digit that I have 1, you have, so this is the unit place and this is going to be the tens place, right? So you have an even number. And if you have the unit digit where you got 4, in the tens place, you have even. And if you have a unit digit where you have 5, in the tens place, you have only 2. So listen carefully. Always when you have 5 in the unit digit, and if you try to take the square of it, the tens place always you'll be getting 2. And if you have 6, in the tens place, you'll be getting an odd. And if you have 9, in the tens place, you'll be getting an even. So listen very carefully. These are the constraints that we have got. The leads. So now let me go for the options. The first one, AB 74 is not a perfect square. They say AB 74 is not a perfect square. So listen carefully. I know the damn fact that if I have 4 in the units place, then if it is a perfect square, then in the tens place, I'll be only having the even number. But if you see here, you have 4 in the units place, but in the tens place, you are not having an even number. You are having a odd. So I can definitely say that, 100% say that, AB 74 is not a perfect square. Super. Let's go and cross check this 2, 3, and 4th option as well. So if you go for the second option here, you have the unit digit to be 6. And if you have the unit digit to be 6, you need to make sure that your tens place should be an odd number. If you want, a perfect square where you have the unit digit to be 6, your tens place should be an odd number. But here it is not an odd number, it's an even number. So definitely this gets ruled out. That is CD 46 is a perfect square is absolutely false. It is not true. Okay. And if you go for the third one, where this has to be considered, listen very carefully. Here, EF25 is a perfect square. Okay, we can have a consideration here. Listen very carefully. It is EF35. It may or may not be a perfect square. But I know the fact that 2025, if I, let's say for example, if at all, if I put 2025, this is actually a perfect square. 2025 is actually a perfect square. But if you go for 2125, whether is this a perfect square? Definitely not. So from this, I can 100% say that this is not a perfect square. And if at all, if you go for GH36, again you have 6 here. Again, in the tens place, you have odd. So I can say that this may or may not be a perfect square. And from this, can I say 1936, it is actually a perfect square. But if you go for 2036, it is not a perfect square. So it is not definitely true. I cannot say this is not a perfect square, definitely. So all the three options, if you see, I cannot say definitely. But this thing, that is option 1, AB74 is not a perfect square. I can 100% say that. Why? Because in the units, if in the units place for a perfect square, if you have 4, then in the tens place, you need to have even number, but you have odd number. So if you have odd number, I can definitely say that without even cross-checking what will be the values for A and B, I can definitely say that this is not a perfect square. So option 1, AB74 is not a perfect square. That's it. Very simple. Is that clear, guys? Yes. Is that clear, everyone? Kindly give me a thumbs up if you're clear with this. Let's go for the next question. Come on. You need to find the value of the thing. What's going to be the exact option for this? So what we can simply do here, listen very carefully. It goes on, guys. It goes on. You need to find the value of this. So what I simply do, let A is equal to 0.555. It goes on. How many 5s do you have? 5 5s, right? If that is the case, can I say, if at all, if I try to multiply 10 on both sides, if I multiply 10 on both sides, what I simply get here, I'll be getting 10A is equal to 5.5555, and it goes on, right? And it goes on. Let me take this as equation 1. Let me take this as equation 2. And if at all, if I do 2 minus 1, what exactly will I be getting? 10A minus A will give me 9A, which is equal to 5.555. It goes on like that. No, it goes on. So all the fives after the decimal will get cancelled. So I'll be left with 5. As that, can I say A is equal to 5 by 9? Can I say A is equal to 5 by 9? And like in the same way, let B is equal to 0.16666. It goes on, right? And the same thing if I do 10B is equal to 1.6666, and it goes on. So let me take this as 3 and let me take this as 4. If I do 4 minus 3, I'll be getting 9B is equal to 1. Sorry, 9B is equal to 16. That's what I'll be getting now. Or if at all, if I try to, multiply this thing by 100, right? When it comes to the equation 4, if I multiply this thing by 100 on both sides, I'll be getting 100B is equal to 16.666, and it goes on, right? So if that is the case, let me do 4 minus 3 here. 100 minus, okay, once again. First, let me multiply with 10. Okay, if I multiply with 10, I'll be getting 10B is equal to 1.666, and it goes on. Let me take this as 4. And this thing, if I multiply into 100 on both sides, I'll be getting again with 10, right? If I multiply again with 10, I'll be getting 100B is equal to 16.666. It's gonna be 5. So simply what I do, if I do 5 minus 4, what happens? 100 minus 10 will give me 90B is equal to, it's going to be 6 gets cancelled, and 16 minus 1 will give me 15. So can I say B is equal to 15 by 90, which is nothing but 1 by 6. See, you can simply do 4 minus 3 also. You can better not extend it, but anyway, not a problem here. So we have got the value of A to be 5 by 9 and B to be 1 by 6. What you need to simply do, you need to simply do A plus B. That's it. So 5 by 9 plus 1 by 6 you do. Yes. So LCM, it is absolutely 36. So it's going to be 20 plus 6 will give me 36. So 26 by 36, it is nothing but 13 by 18. So the answer for this question is absolutely option 2. 13 by 18 will exactly give me the right option for the given question. That's it. Okay. Is that clear, guys? Is that clear? Give me a thumbs up if you're clear with this. Let's go for the next question. Come on. So which of the following is not a rational number? That's a question. First of all, we need to know what is a rational number. Rational number is any number which can be expressed as P by Q, in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are the integers such that Q is not equal to 0. So if Q is equal to 0, this will become what? Infinity, right? So if that is the case, any number which can be expressed as P by Q in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers, such that Q is not equal to 0. So it's actually called a rational number. And if at all, if you try to go for the options, it's actually a recurring decimal. The first option you see, it is 0.54 bar. That is nothing but this can be written as 6 by 11 approximately. That is, you do what? Just simply divide 54 by 100. It's going to give you 6 by 11. So 6 by 11 is actually a what? A rational number. And like in the same way, if you go for 0.125, a terminating decimal, that can be written as what actually? 125 by 1000. If you do 125 by 1000, this will go exactly 1 by 8. Right? So again, 1 by 8 is actually a rational number. If you go for 22 by 7, absolutely no doubt a rational number. But if you go for pi, listen very carefully. The value of pi, what we have got here is 3.1415, and it goes on. Right? This is actually the value of pi. And pi is approximately, pi is not exactly equal to 22 by 7. Pi is approximately equal to 22 by 7. Right? If that is the case, I cannot definitely say that this is a prime number. Sorry, this is a rational number. So, but all the three, that is the recurring decimal 0.54, the decimal 0.25, or the fraction 22 by 7, I can say all these are rational numbers except pi. Why? Because for the value of pi, I can only go for approximations but not the definite value. Okay, so you'll be getting 22 by 7 approximately, or approximately 3.1415, and it goes on. Okay, so I would say option 4, pi is not a rational number. Very important. Okay, is that clear, guys? We'll go for the next question. Come on. A number when divided by 51 leaves a remainder 5. What is the remainder when the same number is divided by 17? Okay. Interesting question for you. So can I say what I can do here exactly? Let me take the number to be n. Let n be the number. And if I take q to be the quotient, if that is the case, listen carefully. Can I say the number is actually equal to, if I try to divide it by 51, so the quotient along with the divisor 51 plus the remainder 5 will exactly give me the number. Is that right? That is n is equal to 51q plus 5. You need to find what is the remainder when the same number n is divided by 17. That's your case. Okay. So let me try to do it like in a form of tabular column. Let me take the first column to be q, right? Second row to be the number probably, and the third row to be the remainder when you divide it by 17, right? So the number by 17. The remainder when you divide it by 17, that's what it means. So what I can do here, let me start with 0. So if it happens to be 0, then I'll be getting the remainder here to be 5. And if it happens with 1, right? If it happens with 1, I'll be getting 56. Such that 6 minus 1 will again give me the remainder to be 5. And if it happens to be 2, I'll be getting 107, such that 7 minus 2 will again give me the remainder 5. And like in the same way, if you go for 3, it's going to be 158. That will exactly give you the remainder again 5. So listen how it works here exactly. You need to do what? 51 into 0 you need to do. 51 into 0 you do, you'll be getting 0. Right? So if that is the case, then you'll be getting the remainder to be 5 here. Why 51? 51, I can say that 17 into 3 will exactly give me 51. Okay. And if I put 1 here as a quotient, so if you put 1, you'll be getting 51 plus 5, 56. And from the number, if you try to subtract the quotient, you'll be getting the remainder to be 5. And if you do 51 into 2, 51 into 2 will give you 102. 102 plus 5 you do, you'll be getting 107. From 107, if you try to subtract 2, you'll be getting 105. The remainder is again 5. So it is undoubtedly the remainder, what you're getting in all the ways possible is exactly 5. So the answer is going to be 5. But you may be a little bit confused that they are asking the remainder when the same number is divided by 17. What you need to necessarily know here, if you try to take the factors of 51, factors of 51, can I say it is 17 into 3? 17 is already a factor of 51. If 17 is a factor of 51, then the remainder it's going to be 5 for 51 again, for 17 again. That's it. Okay. Very simple, guys. Nothing to complicate here. This method will sure help you to get the right answer. Yeah. Let's go for the next question. A number when divided by 48 leaves a remainder 18. What is the remainder when the same number is divided by 16? Okay, exactly the same thing. We need not complicate here. So what I can simply do, let me take n to be the number. So n is equal to, when divided by 48, 48 is actually 48 plus the quotient will give me the remainder 18. Can I write it in this way? Yeah. So n is equal to 48q, that is q is actually the quotient plus 18 the remainder. So again, what we can do, the same rituals. And I know the fact that if you take 16, if you go for the factors of 18, 48, can I write it as 16 into 3? So definitely 16 is actually the factor of 48. So no problem with that. So let me quickly go for it. If at all, if I take the first thing row to be Q, and the second row to be the number, and the third thing to be the remainder, what I'll be getting when I try to divide the number by 16, listen carefully. If I go with 0, 48 into 0 will give me 0 plus 18 is going to be 18, and the remainder is 8. Sorry. So the number you'll be getting here is 18. And if you try to divide this 18 by 2, you'll be getting remainder 2. Like in the same way, if you go with 1, 48 into 1 will give you 48. 48 plus 18 will give you 66. Right? So 66 means again the remainder 2 is what you'll be getting. Right? How it happens? 16 into 4 if you do, you'll be getting exactly 64. So the remainder is again 2. And if you go with 2, what exactly you'll be getting here? 48 into 2. That will give you 96. 96. 114. Again, the remainder 2 is what you're getting. So it goes on. So from this, I can say that it's going to be option 2. 2 is going to be the remainder that you'll be getting if the same number is divided by 16. That's it. Right? Is that clear? So in this case, if you see, you have 5, 56, 107, 158. And in this case, you need to simply divide this 18, 66, 114 by 16 and see about what is the exact remainder you're getting. So the remainder is going to be absolutely 2. That's it. Next question. Come on, guys. Kindly do it and tell me know what's going to be the right option for the next 9th one. That is, a number when divided by 23 leaves a remainder 7. How many distinct reminders are possible when the same number is divided by 69? So again, I can say that 23 is actually a factor of 69. That is nothing but 69. I can write this as what? 23 into 3. Right? So it is super clear that then n is equal to 23q plus 7. And let me go for the same rituals. Let me take q, this to be the quotient, to be the number, and this to be the thing that is remainder, what I get when I divide that number n by 69. So listen carefully. If it is for 0, you'll be getting the number to be 7. And if at all, if you try to find the remainder for it, 7, when it is divided by 64, you'll be getting the remainder to be 7. And if you go for 1, that is, you have 23 into 1 you do will be getting 23. 23 plus 7, it's going to be 30. So if it is 30, then absolutely you'll be getting the remainder to be what? 30. Right? Undoubtedly. Why? Because 7, 30, these numbers are lesser than 69. So definitely you'll be getting the remainder to be 30 here. If you go for 2, what exactly? It's going to be 46 plus 7. You'll be getting 53. Again, the remainder 53 is what you'll be getting. And if you go for 3, you'll be getting 69 plus 7. It's going to be 76. 76 means the remainder 7 is what you'll be getting. And if you go for 4, right? So if it is for 4, it's going to be 92. 92 plus 7, it's going to be 99. 92 plus 7, it's going to be 99. So if it is 99, what will be the remainder here? Again, you'll be getting the remainder to be 30. That is, if you try to divide this 99 by 69, you'll be getting 30 as a reminder. Like if you go for 5, 23 into 5, 23 into 5 plus 7 will give you 122. If you divide this by 69, this will exactly give you 53 as the reminder. And if you go for 6, 7, and 8, go for it now. So for 6, you'll be getting 145. For 7, it's going to be 168. For 8, it's going to be 191. That is the reminders. If you see, so be 7, 30, and 53. So listen very carefully. They're asking you how many distinct reminders are possible. 7 is actually a distinct reminder. 30 is actually a distinct reminder. 53 is actually a distinct reminder. So if you try to see here, you have exactly 3 distinct reminders. So if that is the case, then the answer is going to be option 4. You have 3 distinct reminders. When you try to take the number and divide it by 24, and you get a reminder 7. And if you take the same number and divide it by 69 again, you will be getting the distinct reminders to be 7, 30, and 54. That's it. Very simple answer. Clear, guys? Nothing to complicate here. Let's go for the last question for today's session. Come on. That is, when a number divided by 15, it leaves a remainder 11. So can I quickly say that n is equal to 15 cube plus 11? And if I take quotient, the number and the remainder when it is divided by what? 45. So listen carefully. Let me go with 0. I'll be getting 11. And the remainder, what I'll be getting is 11. If you go with 1, the equation, that is, you'll be getting 26. The remainder, it's going to be again 26. If you go with 2, it's going to be what? 30, 41, right? So the remainder, it's going to be again 41. If you go with 3, it'll be 45 and 45, 56. So what is the remainder you'll be getting here ultimately? It's going to be 9. Sorry, the remainder will be 11. That is 56 by 45 you'll be getting 11. So here they're asking you what is the remainder when the same number is divided by 11, given that the remainder is even. So the only even remainder which you have got here, it's going to be 26. So the answer for this question is absolutely option 2. 26 is actually the right answer for the given question. Okay. So that's it, guys. We have come to the conclusion for today's session. Right after this session, sharp at 6 a.m. we'll be having numbers lesson 2. It will be a continuation for this. We'll be having 4 sessions for numbers alone. So try to make sure you get it stronger. And with that positive note, signing off.